foodies, welcome back to the Eatery with your girl Kiana, and I have my daughter Nyla.
Hi.
And today we're doing KFC. So let's get a thumbnail and say a prayer and we'll get in. So let's move this out the way. So let's just put this up. There we go. So let's get a prayer. Lord, thank you for this food we're about to eat, for nourishing our body and blessed hands as we prepared it. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
And I got chicken tenders and fries and a drink. What you got?
And I got popcorn chicken, some barbecue sauce, and is it pronounced a Baja Mountain Dew?
Baja Mountain Dew.
Baja Mountain Dew.
So we thought we would go live or record a video eating lunch. And plus,
It's almost 1 o'clock over here.
the next couple of videos, hopefully we'll have some of my family in there. My mom and my sister is coming from St. Louis today, so
And my cousin.
hopefully we'll better do some videos with them and you'll better, see a little bit more of my family besides just my daughter and my husband.
This popcorn chicken is really good.
It is.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna dig it.
It's hard. Where'd you pick that? This ain't fresh, y'all. We'll just make it do what it do.
Excuse that.
Honey mustard sauce. I think their honey mustard sauce is good. I can't remember. We were gonna get Chick-fil-A, but
The line.
wrapped around the building. So it's a chicken. It's pretty nice size, tender.
Here's popcorn chicken.
So I didn't really have a topic. I just see what you guys been up to. I'm trying to brainstorm some other kind of videos that I can do. I think you guys really enjoyed the Let the Chorus Decide. Or maybe just because of my reaction to what I got. But we may do those kind of videos and then do more cooking tutorials and then have my family taste it. Somebody recommended that. Anything you guys want to see, just let me know and we'll try to do it.
As much as we can.
As much as we can, yeah. If you guys like seeing my baby girl in the videos with me, thumbs up, put a comment down below. Think you like doing the videos too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This bread is hard.
You guys can also go check out my channel. Link will be in the description below at Shooting Star Productions.
Yeah, she's starting to upload some videos. I think they're gonna come out the same schedule as mine to make it easy. But we'll see. These fries are old and stale.
Uh-oh.
I should have just got the tenders.
So tenders are good?
Mm-hmm.
I am so thirsty. I almost finished my Mountain Dew.
So what do you guys get from KFC? I'm really not a KFC person. I like more of Popeyes.
We like to get an American Deli, Touchdown.
Soon Chick-fil-A come out with their original meat. It's gonna be all Chick-fil-A. But there wasn't a Popeyes near us, so we just got what was on the way home.
Which was KFC.
KFC. My chicken is okay. The tenders are pretty good though. I'm not mad at these. I'm done.
Yes. Mom was doing my popcorn chicken.
Yeah. I'm thinking of doing a hot wing challenge. My cousin is a chef. But he want me to do, see how many of his hot wings I can eat. I do some hot stuff, but I like to enjoy it. Like, so if it's hot and have good flavor, then I'm good with that. But just hot just because, you can miss me with that. I thought you'd give me one. Go ahead and use it. So we'll see if we can do that on the upcoming video and see how many I can eat.
Barbecue sauce is hectic.
I don't know. I may only be able to eat a couple.
Come on, barbecue sauce is hectic.
You person everything. She got clumsy hands today, y'all.
Apparently.
There's no napkin. I just hope someone get on your any more on your shirt. So.
How did you have to change my shirt?
Yep. So I think I'm gonna have my husband in that video because he can tolerate spicy stuff more than me.
If I were to try, I'd only get one wing.
And if y'all looking for me to try, it's gonna be a real quick video. But
Put a napkin under the barbecue sauce.
But if he in the mix, he'll probably eat more than I can.
Way more than I can.
So we'll see if we can get that set up for you. If you guys know of any food challenges that you want us to do, whether it's just me and the little one, or my whole family, just comment below, and we'll check those out and try to do them. I may just go and look at other mukbangers and see what challenges they've done that are more recent, and see if we can do them. If not, then you want some more? I'm getting full. Want the whole one?
Yeah, I'll take the whole one.
If not, then we'll create our own. I'm getting full, y'all. Plus, I'm running out of sauce. So, you want to touch this fry? These fries, oh.
I know. I'm getting kind of full too.
Okay. Next time I'm gonna say fresh. I don't understand. All right. My foodies, tell me something. Why is it that when you go to a fast food restaurant,
Sometimes you have to tell them fresh.
your food be cold?
It'd be stale. Not
Oh,
good
no.
anymore.
How can they sell that? Then they want to raise and want $15 an hour.
For
I'm
stale
like,
food.
you can't even get orders right, or serve hot food. Am I just being too picky?
And I go on with all y'all out there.
My thing is, you work hard for your money, and if you choose to spend it at
A fast food restaurant, you deserve your hot, warm cooked, well cooked, and not stale food.
Because I go to places more than not, and the food is either old and stale, not hot,
Or not cooked properly.
or at least get my meal right. So I'm all for, getting people the money they deserve. I know it's hard out here.
Like if they deserve tips, we'll give them some tips.
Yeah, I know it's hard out here. So I know everybody, working for their coin, but you gotta say, hey, if I wouldn't eat this, I'm not gonna serve it to somebody else. When they paying their hard-earned money, to come to your establishment and, get food. That's just a pet peeve.
Just kidding.
Dang, Nyla. That is a pet peeve.
No, we have.
And so, I'm all for, the little one said, I tip when we, before all this pandemic stuff, when we went to restaurants, I tip very well. Because I used to be a server when I was coming up. So I know, you work hard for them tips.
She worked at Popeyes when she was coming up.
Yeah. And so I'm just saying, if you go at a sit-down restaurant, my thing is, I shouldn't have to ask you for napkins. I shouldn't have to ask you for silverware.
You should automatically have it at your table ready for your customer.
I shouldn't have to ask you to refill my drinks. You know, a good server would just be on it. See it's empty, come refill it or bring you another one. So when I get that kind of service, I don't mind tipping 15% because I know it's hard, it's a hard job. Everybody's not easy to be pleased.
And we're not saying that you have to be perfect. It's just you have to have good customer service to get the money that you deserve.
And take initiative. If you know that you work off tips for the most part, I would be busting my behind to make sure that my customers want for nothing. Because at the end of the day, the better I do, the more money I would get. So, and even if I get service that's not as good, I still tip. I just don't tip
as much.
10%, 15%, but I'll give you a little few dollars. But I think if everybody would just step back and think, oh yes, it's a job, but would you serve or would you eat what you present to your customers? If you wouldn't eat it, don't give it to them.
Unless you eat stale food, which is disgusting.
Man, I don't know about eating no stale food. It just irks me, and pay attention. Attention to detail is so important. Because I went to a place, I'm not gonna say the name, but I went to a place and they were a little busy. It was a line.
Is that the for Gigi?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it was packed. And my thing is, first off, it took 25 minutes, literally, for somebody to come to our table.
That's unacceptable.
So I got up and I'm like, anybody working this table? Did they sit us at a table that nobody's scheduled to, wasn't nobody scheduled to work or wasn't nobody area? And the manager's like, okay, I'm be on it. So I said, well, can we just move to a different table?
We had to get the manager involved with this.
And it still took 10 minutes for the server to come. Then we got the food. It wasn't right. Then the food wasn't, it was cold. So I'm like, come on.
And then my daddy's food was
it wasn't, he asked for I think medium, and it was well done. And I'm like, let's just go. So I called for the manager. I'm not the type to complain because I know what they do behind them closed doors with people's food. So I don't like to complain because I don't want them doing nothing to my food. So I just politely said, we're not happy with the service. The food came out, had all these issues.
So can we just go?
And then he was like, we can make you something else. Nah, that's okay. Nah.
We'll just go.
We'll just go. So we ended up just going somewhere else.
We went to a place that sells burgers and shakes and stuff.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. But it don't take that much to have good customer service.
And then we went to another place, not gonna say the name, where, remember, they took over an hour. So we asked for a kids menu burger for me. It ended up being way too small, so we asked for an adult size. We asked for an adult size, and it was our waiter was like, okay, we'll be right up in just a minute. It took over an hour just to get a burger.
And they weren't busy at all. So
they weren't busy at all.
But that's what I'm just saying. Just customer service is very important.
It's very important when you...
My bad, y'all. If y'all heard the birds, we not outside. She has birds, so they upstairs chirping.
They're upstairs.
So if you hear that, just disregard it.
Just ignore it. They're very loud.
But
close my door.
Go close your door.
Okay, I'll be right back, people.
But Yeah, it's just customer service. It should be a no-brainer. Like if I had a restaurant, first off, I wouldn't serve, old food. Like if, for instance, like McDonald's. I know they make a batch of, let's say, fries, for instance. I don't know about the burgers because I've never seen them, but I know they make like batches of fries, and sometimes they may not be as busy. So just because they under that little heat light, don't mean it's still hot and fresh. It could be hot because it's under that light, but they stale. So if you made a batch of McDonald's fries and you notice we ain't really got no customers, throw them away. Like, what are you sitting them there for? Then when somebody come up, you give them the stale fries. Would you eat it?
Would you really eat it?
So I'm like, it's just little things like that you could, you can change where, I mean, I know, I am easygoing. I don't make a deal about a lot of stuff. I don't mind waiting for food if my food comes hot.
And
so,
warm and well cooked.
I know for other people, they, fast move. What's going on? But for the most part, I'm sure if you knew they were back there, freshly making your fries or
freshly making your burgers or your nuggets, you'd be like, okay,
I'll wait 5 minutes.
I'll wait for this type of time for my fresh food.
But so in that instance, just toss it out and just say, it's gonna be a couple minutes on some fresh fries. I'm sure they would appreciate you letting them know that, hey, we're finna get you some fresh food.
So if you could wait just a little bit, we can give you some of our fresh food.
Yeah, but just,
giving them random
old stale fries is unacceptable.
It's really unacceptable.
Because I spend my hard-earned money, and I want fresh food. I shouldn't have to say, make it fresh.
Because we say make it fresh when it comes to some places.
Yeah. Or like, yo, check this out. So I was reading on Google, and I think I came across, and, no shade to McDonald's. I'm not, clowning McDonald's. But it just so happened to be an article about McDonald's and their employees saying, the things that they hate that I guess customers do. So the number one thing on there was...
And I haven't seen this.
The only thing on there was, it say that they hate when customers ask for fries, but then ask for no salt. But then when they get to the drive-up menu where you ask for your food or they give you your food, they say, can you give me some salt packets? And I'm like, so they was upset because, they did all this for nothing. But I get why they do it, because if you say, you go to McDonald's and say, you don't want salt on your fries, those fries that's been sitting under the heat, they can't give you those. So they have to make you fresh fries, and they don't put salt on them. So the McDonald's employee, whoever this employee was, or maybe they just surveyed, a large group of employees, said that was one of the main things that they didn't like. But my thing is, if you serve us fresh food, we wouldn't have to do that. I started doing that after I read that article. But then I'm like, nah, because McDonald's fries ain't McDonald's fries without the salt. Like,
it's not McDonald's fries without the salt. So
what I started doing, and what I do at most places, I didn't do it here. It just slipped my mind. I just say, can I get my fries fresh, or
can I get these fresh?
Yeah, my food fresh. I'll wait. And for the most part, they'll just tell me to, pull up, and I don't mind doing that because I'm paying for, what I want.
So if you give us fresh food, we won't mind waiting.
So if you work at a fast food restaurant, comment down below on, what do you think about what I'm saying? Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Are there things that we don't know? because we don't
behind
work.
the scenes.
Yeah, because we don't work there. That make it that way. Do management worry about tossing food because food costs? Just let us know. What's going on.
And if you do work at a fast food restaurant, take our advice seriously.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be nice.
It would be really nice if you take our advice seriously.
And then don't even get me started on when they mess your order up. And you get all the way home.
And you look in your bag and you say, oh,
they ain't give me this.
They ain't give me what I asked for. Well, that's why whenever we go to fast food restaurants, we always check the bag or the box before we leave the drive-thru.
So I'm gonna give you a prime example, and I'm gonna put this place on blast. I'm sorry.
Sonic.
She know.
Sonic.
When we went to Sonic,
the other
was they busy?
They weren't busy.
They weren't busy.
They weren't busy, but they were still busy.
And so I guess they had customers waiting. I think you guys on that video, we was waiting for a long time. I don't mind if the food is hot, but the customer was coming. I mean, not the customer. The worker was coming to the individual doors, windows, taking the payment and taking it back in there. I guess to speed up the process
and to make it so it's safe.
Yeah. So I told them, like, when she came, because my total wasn't right. I knew it. I knew that they missed something because they said my total was like, I think $6 or $9.
$6.39 or something. And we ordered. She had 2 sandwiches and I had popcorn chicken with the cherry limeade. It should be, but the actual total was actually $11.
Yeah, something like that. And I tried to,
this girl can do some math.
I tried to tell them, like, through the drive thing, I was like, hello, and nobody said anything. So I just pulled up.
And then when she got up there, she was like, okay, your total is this. And she's like, that.
And I was like, that's not my order. Like, they didn't hear it. And she was like, oh, okay, well, I think she went back in. And she was like, let me get what you had. And she was like, I'm going to charge your card twice. No, you're not.
We're not paying double for food.
So,
and then she was like, no, can we just pay for both when you get them? And she's like, okay, we can give you the chicken now because the popcorn chicken is done, and then you can just pay again for the sandwiches. Like, no.
And so then we waited
for a while.
We got the food, and it wasn't even our food. I'm like, I don't know whose stuff this was. So I honked my horn. I was like, this isn't mine. And
then she said, this is what she said. She said, okay, let me go check. And she said, we don't have your food. We gave it to someone else.
So somebody else got our order instead of what they ordered. It takes 1 minute to just double check. Because now that person's gone.
On their way back home.
Or wherever, and gonna realize,
this is not my food.
This ain't what I ordered.
Oh well,
and what they gave me was I didn't go through it. It was a lot of food.
It was a kids meal hamburger and something else.
And I'm like, so
this isn't what we ordered.
Somebody real mad because whatever was in my bag was a lot of food. All we got was she got the popcorn chicken, and I got the little sandwich slider things. Just 2. I think it was 2 for like $5.
2 slider sandwiches.
So I'll be mad if I drove there. It'd take 15 minutes.
With some fries.
And then you get home and realize ain't none of your stuff in here.
So after that, we saw a car coming into the thing. He came after us, like 15 minutes after us. And in the next 5 minutes, he got his food before we did.
Yeah, we had to wait because
we had to wait for like an hour. She had a meeting at 1 and we were late. So they had to
cook fresh food. So I didn't mind the cooking my food fresh.
Which my food was actually not that fresh.
It wasn't?
No.
Because yours was done. They just messed up the other part. But okay, so I'm not gonna go on a rant. I said all that to say.
Oh wait, no, we both ordered chicken sandwiches.
No, not that time.
Oh, okay.
I said all that to say
Customer service
Customer service is very important.
important.
As you can see, you know, you spend a hard-earned money to come to your establishment. You working hard, you know, to pay bills, take care of your family. Let's just kill two birds with one stone. Give the customers hot, fresh food
Like they want.
in the correct order that they order.
And you'll get
And in return,
you'll get the money that you deserve.
you'll get your money.
It's plain and simple.
If you in a sit-down place, just do... I'm not even gonna say outstanding customer service. Just
You can have okay customer
Just
service.
be on your game. Like if the food is messed up, that's out of your control. We
have
get
your
that.
poker face on.
But you know, making sure you get the drinks, the napkins, you know, anything we need as far as the table.
Anything
Just be
extra.
on it.
Anything extra like napkins, silverware, extra drinks. If you see that their drinks are empty, go fill it up when you see it.
Yeah. So I mean,
Not okay. Okay, I'll take your order right now. Then leave. Come back. Get the food. Give them their food. Leave, and before they go, oh, can I get you a refill?
they do that too.
They do that too.
So I mean, so that's all we're gonna say about that. It was just funny because I mean, I had stale food and it irks me to no end. But as always, stay safe,
Stay healthy,
like, comment, subscribe,
and turn on the post notifications so you are notified every time she posts something new.
and you can check out her Shoe Stars page in the description box below.
And go follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
That information is below too. So until next time, I'll see you later.
Peace.
Peace.